Coming off a tough loss Saturday, Monroe, played a great game and went back and forth there, and they made more plays than us there at the end of the game, and disappointed in the outcome. Thought our guys were ready to play, but unfortunately couldn't make some plays to get the game won. And so last game here for our seniors, we'll have 11 seniors for our senior day here. That have done a lot for our program, been part of this transition to FBS. So a lot for our guys to play for as they leave out here the legacy that they've started for our program, and will continue to move on after this game. So important game for us as we try to get back and get us a win heading into the off season. So open it up for questions.
Thank you very much. Our first questions come from Alan Blondin with the Sun News. Please go ahead, Alan.
Yeah, hey, Coach. You just mentioned the senior class, 11 players. It's a pretty small class. Is that kind of indicative of the fact that you guys may have a lot to look forward to with the amount of young players you have on the team?
Well, it's when you have 11, there's a reason why you have 11, obviously, and there's some different reasons why we have that. But these 11 have stuck through everything, and you wish you had an older class. You wish you had 20, 25 guys. That means you've had guys around that have played ball for a long time and developed. Unfortunately, we didn't have that many make it through, whether it's the transition, whether it was through whatever it may be. So, but we have been able, because of not having a lot of seniors, we've had to rely on a lot of young guys, and they've gotten some good experience. They've made some good plays, they've made some bad plays, but hopefully the experience they're getting will be worthwhile as we continue to build the program and try to get this, program where we want to be in the Sun Belt.
Coach, you got, at this point in the year, some of the things you can achieve are kind of individual milestones for some kids. I know C.J. Marable can hit 1,000 yards rushing, with just not without many yards Saturday, and then you've got Kion Tyler has a chance to get to 1,000 yards receiving. You want to talk about both of those guys and what they provided for the team, and secondly, is there an instance where you would actually try to get guys yards intentionally to hit milestones?
Well, CJ's been our most consistent player all year long, whether that's running the ball, trying to throw the ball to him out of the backfield. He's been our most consistent playmaker, and for him to have, the opportunity to hit that rushing, I think, speaks dividends for him. A lot about him and his work ethic and what he did this offseason to put himself in position to be the main guy. And no matter whether he gets there or not, he's had a tremendous season for us and the load that he's had to carry. And Kion, being a fifth-year senior, graduated already, going to walk out with his master's, has been, a standout for us for a long time. Injuries has sort of derailed probably what was going to be an outstanding career for him, just being in and out because of some injuries that he's had. But he stuck to us, been a really good leader for us, and I hope those guys are able to accomplish that. We will not go into the game saying, hey, we got to get this guy 1,000 yards here or there. If it happens naturally, it happens naturally. The main thing is we're going to try to win the game, and do what we can to win the game. And if that's throwing it to Kyle every snap and it helps us get a win, great. Same thing with CJ, but we're going to do what we can to win. And, if we're in a situation where we are winning the game and we're short and one of them guys are short, 5 yards here or there, then heck yeah, we'll try to get that as accomplished for them, but only up to the point where the game outcome's already been determined.
All right, Coach. And lastly for me, after the game, you talked a little bit about making sure guys don't quit on the team, and if they do, you're going to move past those people and make sure you get guys that don't quit. I mean, is that coming out of, have you seen some guys that may not be giving their all at any point this year?
No, I haven't. I think everybody has tried to do everything that we've asked them to, but there's also been a carrot out there. And so you don't know if they're 100% bought in. Maybe they wanted the carrot. Now the carrot's gone, you're really going to see who the true character of your team is and who's really bought into the whole program. And it's not, for just complying instead of being obedient. So I think in a week like this, when you're close to getting to have an opportunity to be below, or you're not there anymore now, this last game, you're really just playing for the love of the game, love of your teammates, love of your university. And so it's really going to shine through who actually really loves what they do and who cares about each other. And so, I mean, I think we'll have no issues with that. But I want to make sure our guys are, aware of that, because we're not going to tolerate that. If you're not willing to compete in everything you do, no matter what the circumstances, no matter what the situation, then you're not going to be successful in life. And that's what the game of football is about. It's about teaching life, and sometimes you don't get what you hope you can. You give everything to try to get to the top of the mountain, and sometimes you don't get there. And that's the great thing, the lessons you learn, because that'll carry on with you when you way beyond Coastal Carolina University. So I just want to make sure our guys understand what our standards were and what our expectations. I'm not anticipating anybody to do that, but just in case somebody is, then they know where we stand on it.